live for outdoor concerts, and we're so lucky that we have such lovely locations and talent right here in mid-Michigan.
That's true, and that's why Aengus McIntosh is joining us now here on Studio 10 to tell us all about the Friday night concert series happening at the Lake Lansing Bandshell. Sounds of Summer, how are you?
I'm good. How are you two?
We're excited.
Ready to get out and have some fun in this hot heat?
We are. Oh, I know we're kind of cheating because we're doing this inside, but we have the bandshell behind us.
Maybe he can turn them down a little
bit. Exactly.
Yeah.
Turn Mother Nature down a little bit. But before we kind of get into the lineup of this year's season, what we can expect this summer, let's talk a little bit about the history of the Sounds of Summer concerts that you have. 21 years.
21 years we've been doing this. Yes, it's at the Lake Lansing Park South, which is over there in Hazlitt, right off the lake.
Yeah.
So we years ago, some people decided to build a bandshell, put it all together, and then they wanted to do a free Friday night concert series. So they waived the parking fees. Normally, if you had to win in, it's $3 to park, unless you have a yearly pass. But it's a free concert, free parking. All come on out to the lake. It's great to see people there till 9 o'clock. We have a bounce house. We have an inflatable playground in the park. We have a trike track. This year, we're going to be bringing in food trucks. We're going to have a food truck.
Wow.
Unfortunately, this Friday we can't because of some unforeseen circumstances, but we bring food truck in. We have concessions on site. You can go stop and get a pizza if you need to. Bring the kids, bring the grandma. Bring the chairs.
Bring the
chairs, maybe a blanket, something like that.
To sit on, yeah.
We'll have some bug spray, but I think with the heat and no rain.
I think I should bring my own though.
Yeah,
to be on the safe side. So obviously, Aengus, you've been a part of this for such a long time, but what's your favorite part?
Favorite part is the smiles you see on people's face. Everybody coming out and saying, you know, and I saw this band last year and this, that, and the other, because obviously the guests you're going to have here later, Tony Thompson, he's played there a couple times. He gets great response to it. We have bands that have played, like Don Middlebrook. He's been there probably 15 of the 20 years.
Wow.
It's 21st year going into this summer, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have Graywall Law jumped on board. They're going to be doing that concert venue downtown, but they're one of our corporate sponsors. We have a bunch of other local sponsors that get on board. The vendors come on site. The sponsors will come on site, and you know, like MSU FCU comes around and gives you like magnets or clips or whatever. So it's kind of neat.
Yeah, it makes it a nice family-friendly, fun event, especially on a Friday night to kind of wrap up the work week. We have some pictures and video you can see right now on the screen, but you have quite the lineup. You've mentioned a few, Don, Tony, but quite a range. Quite a range of styles of music.
We try to hit a little bit of everything. And try to bring as many people to the park as possible. Obviously, you know, the Capital City Chordsman is a cappella barbershop stuff. So that's kind of cool, but they bring a lot of people. The Stone Street Revival that's coming later, after the week after Tony, these guys are phenomenal. They're 8-piece band. They got horns and the whole 9 yards. It's kind of like watching Chicago or Blood, Sweat, and Tears, or, you know, those kind of, but it's like, the funny thing about it is you got all these young kids that catch all these tunes off of their Game Boys or GTA, and they're singing along, and it's like, okay, maybe this is actually on target. So it's fun, and you know, you get a ton of people coming out there. They come out earlier. They come out like 6:15. They camp. They come on out. We have the music playing. It's a carnival atmosphere. You can walk over to the bars that are around the place, park at the bandshell, and go over, get a cocktail and some to-go food. But you know, it's a staycation big time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
And Aengus, something that you mentioned that I really love is that it's really about the community getting together and the community supporting the community.
Yes.
But you did mention a few times Tony Thompson, who's going to be performing here next. Well, we're going to find out next. But tell us a little bit about his music and his style.
A little bit of R&B, does a little bit, a lot of covers. He's a very professional group. They get up there, and I am probably a little strict in terms of how I want the band to do, because it's 2 55-minute sets they put together. We do a 50-50 raffle. We do a thing called the Red Can, which is kind of an offering through the crowd, because a lady walked up to me one time and said, how much is the concert? And I said, $5. And she goes, how much is that? I said, or she said, how much is the concert? I said, free. And she said, how much is that? I go, $5. Well, we have a can that people donate, so everybody kind of helps pitch in and keep it going. I get no money from it's not county funded. So so it's been nice. It's been you know, we have a lot of people that want to jump on the next year. So
that's awesome. And you know what? I think we've done enough talking. I want to hear some of this music that's happening. Tony! We'll be right back after a break, and we'll be hearing Tony Thompson perform with us on our Studio 10 stage. Stay with us.
What's behind the scenes of Studio 10? Find out by visiting our Instagram page at WILX Studio 10.